And now let's go ahead and do the comment of Twisted Trials. If I remember correctly, this is one where like the platforms move faster and the level is slightly longer, so it's not that much of a challenge, I believe. So let's just go ahead and go into it. Turning double time! Yeah, it's a double time thing, and yeah, it's longer as well. Not that much longer though, just like 4 more platforms, but okay, thank you. Yoshi? Oh. I think there actually is a Yoshi in this level. I'm pretty sure there is at least. Cough, cough. Yay. Ah, immediate deaths are always fun, aren't they? Except when they happen to me. Well, for you it's probably even more fun than... Anyway. God damn it! Yay for late reactions? Sure. Okay, so, well, just like Super Mario Sunshine, there's like a 1-up right here and a 1-up at the in the middle right there. So, and another one right. Okay, that is just a bit too generous. I'm sorry, but that is too much. And this should be where Yoshi is. Yup. Yay! I was not surprised by Yoshi's presence this time. Huzzah! That doesn't really mean anything. Just gonna get these starbase will be first. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, this is one thing that like is somehow actually easier in Super Mario Sunshine because of the lack of traction in that game, those platforms are like easier to stay on. Even though the physics are very odd in that game, they're still somewhat easier to stay on just because of the traction. So anyway, I dare someone to... Actually, no, that probably wouldn't be that difficult. Never mind. I was gonna say I dare someone to get all of the starbase in this level, but that actually probably wouldn't be that hard, so... If you want to post a video response of you doing that, then go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, but... It's not really that challenging. Probably. I don't know, I haven't tried. But I'm guessing it's not that hard, at least. You know, this is... Getting Yoshi instead of the Cloud Flower actually makes this easier, because... Yoshi doesn't, like, run out like the Cloud Flower does. Like, with the Cloud Flower, you have 3 clouds. Once you've used the 3rd one, you're done. You can't use it anymore. The only advantage you have is that the jumping is slightly better. With Yoshi, you can, like, flutter jump as much as you want. So, yeah, in that way, they made this more difficult, but then made it easier again. Okay, so that clears up that shit. So, now we've got worse shit. Stone Cyclone Galaxy. Now for this first star, I'm not even gonna do this now. I still have the... Even though the commentary file may have been deleted from the previous recording, the video file still exists, so fuck doing this now. I'm just gonna show you the mission with post-commentary or something. Okay, so, short and simple, this mission sucks. I'm just gonna say right now, there are no deaths in this recording right here. Because the original recording was about 40 minutes of only this mission. It's that terrible. I just hate this beyond belief. And I mean, even if I did show the deaths, it wouldn't really be funny without, like, my proper reactions or anything, so... Don't really feel like you're missing out on anything, because you're really not. Just 40 minutes of me not being able to beat this godforsaken place. What you gotta do here is to get to the end of this planet here, and on your way collect 5 silver stars. However, all of the enemies are so freaking fast, and it is just so annoying. Just watching this is not enough to express how annoying and horrible this is. You just have to play this yourself. It's terrible. But you're not gonna have to sit through me just not doing it now. You'll just see a successful attempt, I guess. You know, this is why I never do post-commentary. It just always sucks so bad. Anyway, there's not much left to this mission. Thankfully, this is not a very long mission. It's just very frustrating. So, if you get the if you get the technique down, I guess, then it's not that that bad. And once you get to this point, it's actually rather easy. But anyway, just about to grab the star here, get that last silver star, and Stargate soon. Can we get a Stargate soon, please? Yay, Stargate! Haha. Post commentary sucks. So does this mission. And with that done, I guess we still have to do this anyway because we need to do comets. Oh boy. I hate this level. I hate this so much. So much. I probably already said that. I don't know. I'll have to do the post commentary later. Yay! It's a speedrun of what we just did! Yay! Oh, and guess what? The switches aren't here! What the shit? Oh, this is gonna be so 20 seconds! Well, you don't have to collect silver stars. That immediately makes it a whole lot easier. And yet I still died! Terrific! Terrific! That's right, last time, in like... I'm not even gonna say it. I probably said it in the post-commentary section, so... yeah. Yay for someone making that. Commentary-wise, this won't be too interesting, because we've already done it, but... maybe it will be after all. I don't know. Okay, so... obviously you should grab all the coins tonight. Fuck! Yeah, that's one thing. Wait. I was like crushed, like... that was dumb looking. I guess just long jumping over there is actually a somewhat safe path because you'll either land on like the moving platform or like the shit. Oh my god, I just made that somehow. Sweet, no, I'm not complaining. Okay, can I please... no! Why did I do that again? It was a terrible idea last time, why wouldn't it be this time? Oh well, I'm not even gonna bother cutting yet. I should get that clock back there, but... whatever, I'm sure it can't be that bad of an idea not to do those. I should get that clock, however. Okay, whoa. I should not have made that, but I'm not complaining. And that guy's totally gonna catch up with me, however, I thought this was the safe square, but it was not, and Mario looks stupid again. How the hell do I have that many lives? I think it's because of the freaking Super Mario Sunshine level. Wait, why the hell am I not commentating? Stupid me. Yay. Oh, get that clock, for the love of God! Okay, it looks like we're gonna make it now, sweet. Yeah, we are, with loads of time left. Cool, that went a lot better than expected. Boy, did it ever! Oh my god, that makes me really happy. Very, very happy indeed. I kinda wonder though, why is the star in You Got a Star capitalized? I don't think it should be. But anyway, now we're at last going to go to a new planet, galaxy, solar system-ish kind of place. This is Bossblitz's galaxy, not sure why they made it a crown, but they did! So, this galaxy is quite... this is another throwback to the first game, basically. Because it even says so, it's a throwback throwdown. Cool, huh? Guess what? This is basically a big boss gauntlet against all of the bosses from the previous game. And yay for the human need to go to the bathroom. Anyways, the first boss is of course against Pee-wee Piranha, who is just as easy as in the first game. Just go behind him, get his tail like that, crack his egg. And there he is. He looks kinda dumb. But anyway, you just need to do the same thing about 2 or 3 more times. Yeah, 1 more time right now. And then he'll be dead. And of course he had to turn red. I mean, like seriously, what's up with that? Why do bosses turn red when they're angry? It's not even bosses either. I believe like Mario, like that Mario was supposed to do that in the Paper Mario, you know, the N64 game. But they like removed that feature or something. I don't know. But anyway, I should grab these star bits, but because actually no, why even bother? I have like 9,000, over 9,000 in fact. Do not dare comment that meme. You know you want to, but don't you dare. Yeah, I have more than 9,000 star bits in my bank still, guy. So, grinding for star bits is not something I need to do, which I am somewhat thankful for. Yeah, this boss is also very easy. I have barely even moved so far. I shall now do the rest of this boss fight without moving at all. Actually, I probably won't, because I probably have to move. Yeah, I should have moved. Oh well. Now I shall not move. Actually, yes I shall. There we go. Not too shabby. Okay, cool. And there we go. Now let's go on over to Mayor Burrows. And I should really get that coin. Why are we actually killing these guys anyway? I mean, look at Mayor Burrows here. What exactly... what harm does he do? Here's a hint. None. Oh well, you gotta wait for him to go up like this and then just spin him. And then he's bad because you disturbed his... what the hell was he doing again? Just kind of walking around in circles? I don't know, but anyway. Now you just rinse and repeat. Except it's slightly more difficult because he moves for some reason now. There we go. Then, of course, he turns red. Except he's already red, so just his helmet turns red. You know, his helmet is like very similar to a blue shell. A spiked blue shell, in fact. Imagine a red shell like that. A red spiked shell. That would like work as a blue shell, except worse. That was a great noise. And then he suddenly, for some reason, just... yeah, that guy, like, actually died there. Like, his eyes are all white and that's kind of brutal. But anyways... right here is the fan favorite boss... Bouldergeist. And I'm just gonna say right now, no, the commentary is not a daredevil. My god, that would have been awful. That would have been the worst. But no, the commentary is, I'm just gonna spoil it right now, it is a speedrun, and it's somewhat difficult, but not that bad. I remember doing it in like 2 or 3 tries the first time playing this, so yeah, it should go by rather nicely. Anyways, I should explain these bosses, but fuck that shit. I don't know, I don't feel like I need to explain them because they were in the first game, I guess, even though not everyone played that game. Golden rocks like that, right? Golden rocks like that give you coins. Yes, I can talk. Just like how I can count. Like Count Bleck. That was a terrible pun, yay. Anyways, that's his first phase, and then... now... he becomes every Nintendo boss ever because he has a head and 2 hands. Like, seriously, we just talked about this in Wind Waker. Why do these bosses exist so much? I guess this one's slightly different because you don't actually need to take out the hands, they're just there to be an annoyance. But still, it's the same concept. I got hit. Wow. Thank God it's not a daredevil. And the hands can actually get quite annoying because you're more often than not, in fact, gonna hit their hand, or his hand, instead of the head. But as long as he does that attack, you're pretty much good to go, and I somehow hit him there, which is pleasantly surprising. Anyway, Bouldergeist looks badass, though, I have to say. Bouldergeist, even though he's known for being, like, everyone's most hated boss, he looks fucking badass. Except when you remove all his rocks, though. then he just kind of looks dumb. But anyway, it's almost done for now. If I can please not do that. Actually, that was kind of a good thing, because now I get rid of his head and I managed to hit him like that. Very nice. Yeah, I know you guys totally expect me to fail somewhat epically at these fights, but they're not that hard, I'm sorry. Anyways, just grab a few starbits, why not? And now we shall go to the last boss, and in my opinion the least memorable, because yay, it's a recolor! Except it's somewhat different, I mean it's on fire and such, but this is what I talked about earlier! Like with the fire gobblegut and such. This is just a fire PvP piranha. It's not that much different. But it certainly is much more different than fire gobblegut, because this guy being on fire is actually an inconvenience, because it makes him harder to hit because you can't always hit him. So that's one thing, I guess. There we go. This guy is pretty much the hardest part of this, I have to say. I honestly would say this guy is harder than Bouldergeist. Mainly because of the speedrun later on, but yeah. There we go. Just one more hit to do it. And this is like the only boss that actually doesn't turn red, because he already is red. Yeah, like this part can get somewhat annoying because he leaves like a track of fire and he's not very often like not on fire, so like as you can see there, it changes rather quickly. And I would really appreciate a coin, however there are no... Oh, I died! Yay, in a very stupid way too. What the? What? I didn't even get to Bouldergeist! Okay, you know, that might actually be a good idea. Try to stay up close like this, because he can't really do much. His rocks like that don't hit ya. And you don't need to aim or anything with the bombs. With the bomb boost, you just need to spin and there you go. So, unless the hands are too much in the way for that, I guess that's a very good thing, actually. However, I think the hands are gonna be in the way. Yeah, they are definitely going to be in the way, so... It works for the first phase, but the first phase isn't actually very difficult at all, so... Yay, pointless tip that kind of... I guess it worked if you somehow have trouble with this boss's first phase, but... And back for more PvP Piranha Fire style. Same as before, only need to get one more hit, and I got one more hit, so he's dead. Yay. Oh no, I needed one more hit, I forgot about that. Yay! Oh well, now it's same as before, only one more hit and then he's dead, and he's dead. Exciting! Anyways. No, he bit his tongue. Yeah, I've just got nothing else to say here, but... Oh well. These episodes happen, just where nothing really needs to be said anyway. Yay, star! Mario looks a lot more like red than usual.